I think it's happening. The Pixel is finally becoming great. So Google has finally held their Pixel 6 keynote, announcing the Google Pixel 6 and 6 Pro.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
And even though this phone definitely needs to be put through its paces before we can make the final call, I cannot be more excited. The design is fan-freaking-tastic, especially the horizontal camera design.
This isn't just an upgrade, it's a breakthrough.
Not only is it one of the most unique smartphone camera designs I've seen in recent years, but there is just so many design callbacks to the history of Google phones. The two-tone back is Pixel 2, the orange color is from the Pixel 4, the green from the 5, and the camera layout even bars some similarities to the Nexus 6P. And the front of these phones looks great too. They've got big, smooth, slightly curved screens that now have a centered hole punch. And there's an under-display fingerprint scanner that replaces the one found on the back of the previous models. But all of this design and screen work is meaningless without the specs to back it up. And boy howdy, does this thing deliver. The processing chip powering this Pixel is the Google Tensor chip, Google's first custom silicon. Google is saying that apparently their Tensor chip can match the performance of Qualcomm's best, the Snapdragon 888. And if this is true, it might even come close to Apple's A15.
Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
All of this processor prowess should allow for a better user experience. Google showed off things like improved translation abilities, better security, longer security update support, and the device better able to predict what you're going to need throughout the day. The Tensor chip should also result in better photos and videos. Well, that, and there's also some really nice camera hardware updates. Both models got a larger 50 megapixel main sensor, which captures 150% more light than the previous generation. An improved ultra-wide camera, with the Pixel 6 getting a slightly wider ultra-wide lens than the 6 Pro, which is... and a new periscope zoom camera exclusively on the 6 Pro, allowing for 4 times optical zoom and, thanks to the 48 megapixel sensor resolution, up to 20 times digital zoom in. There's also new camera software features like Magic Eraser, Motion Mode, Face Deblur, and more accurate skin tones in photos and videos for people of color. All very excellent features. The price of these two phones is also really excellent. The Pixel 6 is $599, while the Pixel 6 Pro is $899.
That's a 10.
This price pretty much undercuts the iPhones and Samsungs these phones are competing with, and for the first time in a while, I would even go as far as to say that these Pixel phones aren't overpriced.
Billy, it's time you learn about money and the importance of Billy now!
Apart from all this, there are big batteries, faster charging, great color options, stronger front glass, actual stereo speakers, good water and dust resistance, and all of the improvements that Android 12 brings. I think this is it. I think they finally made the Pixel 6 great. Now, we'll have to wait and see how all of these features play out in the real world, because I can't say for certain that all of these features will work as well as advertised. But when my only two complaints come down to the fact that the back glass is not matte and the case is no longer fabric, I think things are looking pretty good.
I knew that someday a large group of people would worship me. I knew.
If you like what I show, subscribe to help the channel grow. I really hope tomorrow's Samsung event isn't slow, and of course, stay strong.